Hi everyone, my name is Ashley, and today's book talk is going to be on the book Holiday Inn by James Howe. You may recognize that name because James is also the author of Bunnicula, the bunny who sucks the juice out of vegetables. Um, and Holiday Inn was introduced to me. This was my favorite book when I was 10. This is a fantasy book that my fourth grade teacher chose to read aloud to us. And after he read the first two chapters to us, and he was doing the voices of all the animal characters, I just had to get my own copy. So when my mom did that, I actually picked the book up and read it all in one night. And this story takes place from the point of view of Harold, the dog, who lives with Chester, the cat. Now, as Harold is telling the story, you get the sense that he's more of the happy go lucky dog. He loves his humans, he loves Bunnicula, he even has a soft spot for Chester. Whereas Chester is more of a skeptical cat. He's just not sure of a lot of people. He questions their motives and just their place in this world. Um, and so the plot of the story is that Chester and Harold's humans are going on vacation. So these two have to go to a place called Chateau Bow Wow. And they get cared for by a doctor and his two assistants. And it seems like all is going well. Harold's really enjoying meeting all the other cats and dogs, whereas Chester's more in the background, sizing everyone up. But then strange things happen even the first night they get there. And each chapter ends with a cliffhanger. And then when you look at the next chapter title, it foreshadows what's going to happen. And so it's just not possible to not keep reading. You just want to keep on reading. And, there are several themes throughout this story. Depending on whose point of view you're looking at it through, if you're looking at it through Chester's point of view, a lot of the themes have to do with maybe you should just trust people, whereas Harold, maybe you should be a little bit more careful because sometimes you're not sure of who to trust. And when people start disappearing and we don't know what's going on, and Chester's being a huge detective, and Harold's trying to calm him down and reassure him that everything's okay. But then when Chester's suspicions start coming true, you as the reader, you're not really sure who to believe anymore. And the dynamics of the characters, there's a French poodle, and there's a bulldog, and there's dachshunds, which I obviously love, and you get to fall in love with all of the characters and you want to believe that everyone is good, but they're not. Though everything does come together in the end, it's not in the way you'd probably think. And I just definitely recommend you read this book to find out what happens. Thanks for listening.